I'm Xochitl Mora with the City of McAllen. Welcome to your McAllen Minutes. If you missed the McAllen City Commission meeting of September 25th, don't worry. Here's a brief recap of what was discussed. McAllen Mayor Pro Tem Omar Quintanilla called the McAllen City Commission meeting to order, and after the Pledge of Allegiance, District 6 Commissioner Pepe Cabeza de Vaca gave the invocation. Mayor Pro Tem Quintanilla opened the meeting by asking Commissioner Pepe why he was dressed so informally during the meeting. Commissioner Pepe, a proud McAllen Memorial alumni and parent, made good on a friendly wager he made with Edinburgh Mayor Ramiro Garza after the Memorial Mustangs lost to the Edinburgh Vela Sabercats and wore a Sabercat jersey at the McAllen City Commission meeting. Way to represent Commissioner Pepe, and go Mustangs! Under public hearing, commissioners heard the 2023-2024 proposed assessments for the Tres Lagos Public Improvement District, Service and Assessment Plan, and the Assessment Roll, which they later approved under ordinances. Commissioners also held a public hearing on the 2023-2024 proposed property tax rate for City of McAllen property owners. Under the consent agenda, commissioners authorized an award of purchase contract to Box Modular of Fort Worth in the amount of $147,825 for one modular building for the Public Works new composting facility. Commissioners authorized an award of contract to Rod's Lawn Care and Landscaping in the amount of $94,755 for trimming and peeling of palm trees, with an option to extend the contract for 3 more years in 1-year increments. Commissioners approved a Memorandum of Understanding between the City of McAllen and the McAllen Boys and Girls Club to authorize the transfer of salvaged furniture and equipment from the McAllen Grants Administration Office. Commissioners approved a resolution to accept grant funds from the Department of Homeland Security FY 2023 Shelter and Services Program in the amount of $1,550,604 for costs associated with providing shelter and other eligible services to non-citizen migrants. Commissioners approved a resolution for the advance funding agreement with the Texas Department of Transportation for the widening of Benson Road from Auburn Avenue to Buddy Owens Boulevard. The resolution will allow the City of McAllen to receive federal and state funds for the project. Commissioners conducted the annual review and approval of the City of McAllen's investment policy and strategy. Commissioners approved a resolution to accept a Federal Aviation Administration grant for airport improvements for terminal HVAC and lighting construction costs. The total project cost is $1,980,000, and the grant will cover 95% of the cost, and the airport's passenger facility charges will cover the other 5%. Commissioners approved the monthly status reports for the McAllen Planning, Engineering, and Parks and Recreation departments. Under bids and contracts, commissioners declared city vehicles and property as surplus. Commissioners approved an award of contract to Randall Reed's Planet Ford from Garland for the purchase of 8 new current model vehicles through cooperative pricing in the amount of $374,883. Commissioners approved removing second quarter FY 2022-2023 uncollectible sanitation and drainage accounts in the combined amount of $9,363.01 from the general ledger and begin write-off procedures, which represents 0.17% of both of those total charges assessed. Commissioners approved an interlocal agreement between the City of McAllen and Hidalgo County for on-site sewage facility support, as the City of McAllen sanitarian recently retired. The Environmental Health and Code Enforcement Department is currently undergoing training to be able to continue providing this service as required by the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality. Commissioners approved an interlocal agreement between the City of McAllen and the City of Edinburgh for drainage infrastructure improvements for the Northgate Lane Drainage Improvement Project. The City of Edinburgh's proposed storm sewer infrastructure will require an outfall into the City of McAllen's adjacent storm sewer system. Edinburgh will reimburse McAllen $38,946 for related costs. Commissioners approved an award of contract to J&S Construction Management of San Juan in the amount of $183,618.55 for the Adela Avenue Drainage Improvement Project. The improvements include storm sewer infrastructure upgrades and has an expected 90 calendar days for completion. Commissioners approved an award of contract to Moore Will of Mission in the amount of $150,587.31 for the North Main Street at Fir Avenue Drainage Improvement Project. The improvements include storm sewer infrastructure upgrades and has an expected 90 calendar days for completion. Commissioners approved an award of contract to NM Contracting of McAllen in the amount of $2,780,600 with a contract time of 180 calendar days for terminal HVAC and lighting efficiency improvements at the McAllen International Airport. Commissioners approved a non-exclusive food and beverage concession agreement for the McAllen International Airport with Oakwells Commuter Rail LLC for a term of 8 years to provide food and beverage services to airport passengers. The concessionaire will feature local vendors as food and beverage options. Under ordinances, Commissioners unanimously approved by roll call vote the fiscal year 2023-2024 $655 million operating budget for the City of McAllen. Highlights of the budget include a 3% pay increase for non-civil service employees, a 3% pay increase for the McAllen Fire Department, a 5% increase for the McAllen Police Department, 17 new employee positions, 201 days of working capital and general fund balance, and $339 million in capital outlay projects including construction of the Ansalduas International Bridge commercial cargo facilities, Quinta Mazatlan's expansion, Fire Station Number 8, and the fire training facility. Commissioners also unanimously approved by roll call vote the FY 2023-2024 property tax rate for McAllen residential and business property owners. Residents and businesses will see a 2.26 cents property tax rate reduction. The fiscal year property tax rate will drop from 0.4799 per $100 valuation to 0.457285 per $100 valuation. Under resolutions, Commissioners approved nominating McAllen Public Utility Trustee Albert Cardenas to the Hidalgo County Appraisal District Board of Directors for 2024-2025. Under the City Manager's report, Assistant City Manager and Emergency Operations Coordinator Mr. Jeff Johnston gave an update on the number of migrant asylum seekers being brought by Border Patrol to the Catholic Charities Respite Center. Johnston updated the community on the high and steady number of immigrants being received. For the week of September 7th through September 13th, 3,640 immigrants were dropped off, down from the previous week where 4,550 immigrants were dropped off. The COVID positivity rate of 3.5% is up from the previous week of 2.8%. Ansalduas Park remains operational with the ability to operate at capacity of 2,000 if necessary. Currently, just over 200 individuals stay overnight at the park per week. EOC staff remains in contact with Border Patrol and all federal, state, and local partners, assisting in the effort to receive and process the immigrant asylum seekers in anticipation of unexpected changes to the present status. We hope you enjoyed this recap of your McAllen City Commission meeting. Meetings are set for the second and fourth Monday of each month. We also air the entire meeting on the McAllen Cable Network Spectrum 1300 on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. For the City of McAllen, I'm Xochitl Mora.